welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be creating this fabulous look right here. So yeah, if you want to see how I achieved this look and see me use the latest Plouise palette, then just keep on watching. So we're going to be creating this exciting eye look, so let's just get started. First brush, I am using a Bperfect BPE 18 and I'm taking the shade Wardrobe, and we are stomping that shade right on our outer corner. I'm not worried about tapping off the excess because I want this to be nice and pigmented straight off the back. I am going to take it on my lower lash line, just like with my last look, just so I have that even consistency going round. Don't worry about making any mistakes on your lower lash line because we're going to be wiping it off afterwards. Next brush is a small fluffy brush from Morphe, and we are taking the shade Spending Season. We are doing the 50-50 format, blending out the first shade as well as the second shade. Just look at that. Just look, she's just stunning. I am going to drag it out because I don't want it rounded. I want that nice sharpness, so I'm dragging it out a little bit. Next brush is a Bperfect BPE 16 and we are taking the shade Love Notes. And again with the 50-50, taking the shade right into our inner corner. Right, I'm going back with all those shades again, just to deepen up the shadows. Okay, so after this, the second time round, I went in with my Bperfect Stacey Marie 203 brush and I went in with the shade Sugar Daddy. And I more or less went over the top of Love Notes. Okay, before I continue, I am going to clean up my lower lash line because it's putting me off a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. So now I went in to cut my crease. So like I know what I always do, we're doing a half cut crease. And I'm using my go-to base, which is Plouise in white. So I line my lash line and I look up, and that gives me my guide, but I do take it higher because I do have hooded eyes. Right, happy with that. Okay, so now we go with our first brush and first shade, which is Wardrobe, and we blend those edges together. But as you see, I didn't bring it all the way across. Second shade. Same with the second shade, I didn't bring it all the way across. And now we do our shimmers. So I'm taking a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush, and we are taking the shade Fetch, applying this directly on unset base. Sorry, I had something stuck to my brush. Next is my Jessup 237, and we are taking the shade Rumour Has It. Did take this shade quite far down. Go back in with Fetch. Okay, and then we go back in with the shadows, starting with Spending Season. Just tap over the edges. Just a little bit, nothing too dramatic. Wardrobe. Now we're taking a Plouise 264 brush, taking the shade Pink Culture, and that is going in our inner corner. I would have used gold, but I feel like I've been using gold quite a bit just lately, so I wanted to do something different. Okay, so now I'm doing glitter, and I'm taking Makeup Revolution Glitter Bomb in Overdraft. Taking my Bperfect Stacey Marie 401B brush. I've already placed some glue down, so it's being placed where the shimmer meets the matte. Love it. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the shimmers just to, because I went over with the loose glitter. Because it gets everywhere. This one didn't go as badly as my other eye that I did off camera. Okay, so I'm taking some lash glue and I'm using my Tatty Lashes lash glue. And I've got a mixture of gems. I can't show them properly because yeah, they all fell out. So I've got to use them like this, and I just nearly dropped them all over the place. So yeah, we're just using some gems. Okay, so once you place the dots of glue, I'm getting my gems. Okay, as you notice I left gaps, and that's because we're going to add some different fancy ones. So I've got some like teardrop shaped gems, and I'm using like a pinky silver, a dark pink, and a bluey, purpley silver as well. I'm tempted to add some more, but we'll see how this look goes. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with just the two. So start with the lighter ones, which I just dropped. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that is that. I will be adding a wing, but I'm going to do that after my makeup is completed. Actually, you can go there because I know what I'm like. That's going to go all over the floor. Okay, get some organisation going on here. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. But I have like 3 different shades. So yeah, we're just going to guess, I'm afraid. I think this one, the middle one, looks more like my shade. First off, we're going to go in for primer. So I'm going to take my brush. So I'm using my Spectrum B01 brush. Just take a dollop on that and just blend this all into my skin. Okay, so primer is on. So yeah, I'm taking my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade 20W101. This is where I find out it's not my shade. Okay, so we're going to use a Bperfect bronzing stick in the shade Maple. Okay, I did take it under my chin as well. Okay, let's blend this out. Where's my brush gone? There you are. Okay, so I'm taking my Beauty Crap foundation brush, and this is F208. I love this brush for blending out my cream bronzer / contour. Absolutely love it. I know it's a foundation brush, mainly because it says it on the handle. Okay, that is done. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay, so I've got neutral and pale. So I'm just going to go straight in with pale because neutral is going to be too dark, I think. So I'm using my Bperfect BPF08. Just pressing this in. Okay, so that's all that done. Do you know what? I didn't get my blush ready. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Sweet Cheeks by Made by Mitchell. Put a little bit extra on because last time I used it, it's pigmented, but it wasn't as pigmented as I expected it to be, which is good news because I'm not a huge blush person. So I could have done with adding a little bit more on when I first used it the other day. Okay, I could have sworn I had a pressed powder by NYX as well, but apparently I don't. I could have sworn I did. Okay, so I'm taking my translucent powder by Makeup Revolution, and I'm using this to set everywhere that I concealed. Okay, next is bronzer. So I'm taking my NYX bronzer in medium. Where's my brush? Just use this one, and I'm using my Spectrum A32 brush. Ignore my baby hairs that seem to think that they can come out and play. Love it. So now for blush. No, actually I'm going to keep blush to the end. Loose powder. Okay, so I'm going to use my loose powder by Makeup Revolution. So it's their HD Super Matte Setting Powder. I think it's in translucent. This one is. It's either translucent, it's either translucent or it's the one after it. Okay. Okay, so that's all done. So I'm taking my Bperfect Mrs. Glam powder in light pink just to brush it off. So I keep the loose powder on for as long as it takes for me to get this powder ready. Do you know what I didn't get highlight already. Okay, going in with blush, I'm going to use my Morphe. This is in Always Blushed. Okay, so I'm going to set everything. This time I'm going to take my Planet Revolution, the matte mattifying fixing spray. That actually smells really nice. Before it completely dries down, I'm going to get my highlighter. So I'm using Revolution Pro Luster Highlighter in Golden Rose. Okay, so that is all done. So now for the lower lash line. Let's just tidy up a little bit so I have some room. Okay. Now this is where the angled brushes come out to play. Once I find them, there's one. Oh, let me use that one. Okay, so I'm just taking an angled brush by Morphe, taking the shade Wardrobe. And we are lining the outer corner to roughly about the centre of the eye. So where your eye is central, roughly there. But you can always like take it shorter or longer. Taking a small blending brush, this is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH39, taking the shade Spending Season, and we're going to buff that shade out. Okay, next shade, I'm taking a either bigger brush, this is Plouise 268, taking the shade Love Notes. Next, Plouise 235, taking the shade Sugar Daddy. I need one of those. Love it. So now this is where new shades come out and play. So I'm taking a Bperfect Stacey Marie 202 brush, and I'm taking the shade New Style. Love it. Probably one more shade. So taking an even bigger brush, I'm taking a Spectrum B06, and I'm gonna take Swipe Me, I think. You notice I am taking it up above my tail of my brow, because why not? Okay, I do want to add more gems, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll come back and show you the finished results. And this is the final result. Let me know in the comments what you think, and also let me know what look you'd like to see me do next. I'm thinking of changing it up and possibly doing a green or blue look next time, because I've done pink and purple quite a bit now. So but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is my comfort zone. Pinks and purples are my comfort zone. But yeah, love how this look came out. Love the gems. Who doesn't like gems and glitter? But yeah, I'm gonna go take some photos. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.